Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome back to my game of HeroQuest. This is the third scenario. My heroes are beginning in this room up here with a single door. And between the last episode and this one, the only thing I did was I bought my barbarian a helmet, which gives him +1 defend die. So he's at 3 defense. I also bought my dwarf a broadsword, which gives him +1 combat. So he now has 3 attack dice when he uses it. The wide blade gives you the attack strength of 3. Yeah, may not be used by the wizard. All right, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to move the barbarian. Well, first off, I need to roll. I always forget to do this. Roll for the barbarian to move. He can move 10. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Open it, yes. All right, we have a table and a door. The table is in the middle of the room, which means you have to go around it. It technically occupies these 6 spaces, which is a pain because it basically, it's a bottleneck. All right, let's see if there's any monsters in here. There are a whole bunch of goblins. All right, I've only got 3 out, so I need to get another one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fortunately, the goblins are pretty easy to defeat. They have 1 health and 1 defense die. All right, so 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 1's here, and another one there. All right, well, his movement is going to be wasted, so we will go through the door, and we will move right here, and he can only attack. Well, if he kills that one, then one of my allies can move through that space. So let's go ahead and attack. He attacks with 3 dice against the goblin, and I got 1 hit. The goblin rolls 1 defense dice, and he did not defend, so he is dead. We will kill that one. +1 damage. He's defeated. And next will be my dwarf. The dwarf can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't get all the way over here, but he can attack this one. The dwarf now attacks with 3 attack dice because he's got the broadsword. I got 2 hits. The goblin only rolls 1 defense dice, so it cannot win, and it is defeated. Actually, dummy me, I cannot move there because I said the chair. But you know what? So let's put him back. So he was here. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put him there, and we'll just pretend that attack didn't happen. And that is the end of his turn. I knew. Oh, and he should be there. Yeah, his turn is over. The dwarf. Dwarf, can he search for traps? No. All right, all he can do is end his turn. Let's roll for the elf. 8, that could get her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, she will move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and she will attack with, that is my, let me undo that. How do I undo that? No, hold on, cancel. Can I undo that? I thought there was an undo in case you made a mistake. Let's see, is there an undo? Undo. Cancel. All right, I'll just, we'll deal with it. He rolls, the elf rolls 2 dice. I got 1 hit. Does it defend? It does not, and we kill that one. All right, so that one is destroyed. And then last is, it would normally be the wizard. I'm going to have to move the elf. The elf will move 12. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. That's as far as they can go. So what we'll do is we'll deal with that in a minute. Hold on, no. I'm going to switch the elf out with the wizard just on the screen here. Move the wizard back, move the elf up, and now they're in the right positions, and I'll say end turn, and in the turn of the wizard, and now it is Zargon's turn. So, this one moves all the way around and will attack my elf with no hits, missed. And then the other one, oh, that's it. All right, oh, nope. This one moves here and attacks my barbarian with 1. Oh, no, a miss. Never mind. All right. That is the end of their turn. All right. So now the barbarian will swing. And I got 1 hit. Does it defend? It does not. And it is destroyed. Okay. The barbarian, oh, by the way, there is a door all the way down here. But I need to search for traps and stuff. I'm running into these rooms and I'm forgetting that I need to be careful. All right, so his turn will be over. Are you sure you want to end? Yes. The dwarf. The dwarf cannot move through the elf. So, but let's see how much the dwarf can move. Well, no, I don't want to go all the way around. So, I will skip the dwarf's turn and go straight to the elf. The elf will attack with 2 dice. I got 1 hit. Does it defend? It does, so no luck. And are you sure you want to end? Yes. And I'm going to leave the wizard alone. No spell casting against a goblin. It is now Zargon's turn. And it got 1 hit on my elf. My elf defends with 2 dice. I need a white shield. And I did not get one, so my elf takes a point of damage. Okay. It's my turn. Let's have the barbarian go around and see if we can kill this thing. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, he can get to the door. And hopefully he doesn't trigger a trap. He did not. I'm not going to open the door yet. All right. The dwarf will remain where he is, and the elf will attack. I got 1 hit. Does it defend? It does not. And I kill the final goblin. And that is it for the elf's turn. Although I am going to move her. 5. 1, 2. Just going to move her there. And her turn is done. Are you sure you want to end the turn? Yes. And the wizard will search for a secret door. Nothing. End the turn. Zargon's turn. All right, now I'm going to have the barbarian hold. I'm going to have the dwarf will search for traps. None. And he can move 6. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll get behind the barbarian. And do I want to search for treasure? I don't know if I want the wizard searching for treasure, but I hate to leave a room unsearched. So we'll end their turn. Oh, the elf. The elf gets to go. Let's have the elf search. Search for treasure. Draw a card. The treasure cards are back here. I will shuffle them. Last time somebody said, oh, you didn't shuffle your cards. I did. I always shuffle my decks, but I'll shuffle them again for you. All right, let's see what we get. We got gold, 15 gold. All right, I will record that in my book. Every little bit counts. This is quest number 3. I carried over 85 gold, so I've got plus 15 gold. I also have a healing potion, and I have a second healing potion that I got last game, so I've got 2. All right, done. Zargon's turn. All right, now we'll have the barbarian go. He can only go 2. That's not good. So he will, I'm going to have him move in. And we reveal, ooh, what is that? Oh, that's a fireplace. Okay. A fireplace is here on those 6 no, it's only on those 3. Okay. And a door is here. And we have another open door here. Okay. So he did 2, so he can go 1, 2. Well, hold on. Let me see what's in here first. Oh, I can't move in. There is one of these abominations right there in front of the door. Anything else? That's it. Okay, so I can attack. I attack with 3 dice. I got 3 hits. The abomination it rolls 3 defense, and it has 2 body points. So it needs 2 black shields to defend. It got 1 black shield, so it does take 2 damage, and it has 2 health. So I managed to kill it. That was good. You're out of there. All right, and that is all the barbarian can do. End his turn. Let's get the dwarf in there and search for traps. 10. I will send him just inside the door. 1, 2, 3. And I will have him search for traps. None. Okay. He's done. And the elf can move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll move her all the way up there. I don't know. I still haven't figured out if you got to be next to an item. And she will search for treasure. And we got a gem. 35 gold. Record, do not return this card. Okay, so you just leave them out. So, what was it, 35? Okay. And then the wizard can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's staying with the barbarian. And that is the end of that turn. Hero's turn. All right. Now, let's see. The barbarian will move to that door. 8. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to open the door? Yes, I do. I'll move out. 4. Oop. And it reveals a door. 1, 2, 3 over right there. And it also reveals a dead end right here. Any monsters? Oh, and a dead end right here. Okay, so cannot go beyond that point. Let's turn these so I see them better. Okay, that's done. Any monsters? No monsters. And that is it for my barbarian rolled an 8. So let's get him to the door. So I'll move him 3 more in front of the door. And he's done. No, I do not want to open it. Let's go with the dwarf. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And that is the end of the dwarf's turn. I don't think there's traps in halls, but I probably should have checked that. Let's go with the elf. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, I'm sorry, I should end that. And this is for the wizard. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to send the wizard to the rear and see if she can see, or he can see down that hall. Yes, we can. So it's like you peek around the thing. So what did I say? There's a door way up there. All right, so its door is right here. And a dead end is right there. Oh, I hope there's not a monster. Okay, that's it. In the turn, yes, Zargon's turn. Hero's turn. All right. The barbarian rolls a 4. All right, so he will move in. Yes. And we have a door, another one here. This one gets an open. This one gets an open. All right. Monsters? Oh, 2 orcs. Nice. Okay. 1 here and 1 here. So what did I roll? I rolled a 4. So I cannot... I'm going to move in. I'm going to move in here because if I kill one of the orcs, at least the dwarf can sneak in. And I will attack. I'm going to attack the one in front of me. I got one hit, and it defends with, where's the orc card? The orc defends with 2, and it only has 1 body point. It needs a black to block, and it didn't get it, so I did kill it. All right, you're dead. All right, and then dwarf. There we go, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes over here. That's his turn ended. Dwarf goes right there. Attacks with 3. 2 hits. It blocks with 2 dice. It needs 2 black shields to live, and it didn't get them, and I kill that orc. And by the way, the monsters do get harder. This game goes at your pace, and you can sort of control the pace of the game. I've learned a little bit of strategy just watching some videos and stuff. All right, that is the end of the... Well, no, yeah, he attacked, so he can't do anything else. The elf should be right there. The elf can move 9, so it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will move it right there. And the elf will search for secret doors. I should have searched for secret doors there, but I don't think there's going to be any. All right, let's do a search for secret doors. Nothing. In turn, the wizard can move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wizard is going to get all the way in the room for protection. Hopefully not trigger a trap. I did not. And that is now Zargon's turn. No treasure. Oh, I didn't search for treasure. Hold on. The barbarian can search for treasure and then move. So I'll have the barbarian search for treasure. And we got gold. I swear I did shuffle. 25. Plus 25 gold. That just increases the likelihood that there's going to be a whole lot of wandering monsters appearing every time I search, because there's a bunch in that deck. All right, and then he can move 10. But now, the bad news is I searched, so if I go in there, he cannot fight. So I'm just going to move him to the door, and we are going to say that's the end of the round. We'll just jump straight to... Actually, everybody can search. So we'll end his turn. End turn. Yes. Actually, hold on. He should be right here. I can't move him there. All right. Let's have the dwarf search for treasure. Getting greedy. Point of defense. Oh, potion of defense. I thought it said point. Potion of defense. Old bottles, you find a small vial containing a clear liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, giving you 2 extra combat dice the next time you defend. That's pretty cool. All right, potion of defense. He's done. Do I want to have the elf search? I keep risking. No, let's not. Let's go to Zargon's turn, and we'll go through that door. All right, barbarian can move 7. The barbarian will move into the door. And it reveals a bookcase and a door. Bookcase and a door here. We have an open doorway right here now. All right. So oh, what's in this room? 2... Those goblins? Those are goblins. 2 goblins. Right here and right here. Or anything else? That's it. So he can move 7. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make some room in here. Hold on. Come on. There we go. All right, and he'll attack with 3. I got 2 hits. Kills the goblin. The goblin can only defend with 1 dice, so it's going to do 1 damage no matter what. Okay. Up next is the dwarf. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way to the door. Frees up some space for the others to move in. And I do not want to open that door. I'm going to attack with 3 dice. I got 2 hits. Doesn't matter. The goblin is killed because it only has 1 health. And that is it for the dwarf. Let's get the elf in. Yeah. End the dwarf's turn. All right, elf, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'll just move her in there. And she will search for treasure. Oh, you found a potion of healing. So sometimes it'll tell you to draw a card, and sometimes it just tells you got a potion of healing. So now I've got 3 potions of healing. All right, I got another one. So what I do is I track my items here, and when I use one, I'll scratch it out. 4 points. Oh, and 24 gold. Hey, that sounds perfect. Plus 24 gold. Okay. Anything else? No. All right, and then last, I will end the elf's turn. I'll end the barbarian's turn. And the wizard can move 10. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put the wizards back to the wall. And do I want to... You know what? I'm doing pretty good. I don't want to get greedy. I've got a lot of gold, and I found a healing potion and a potion of defense. Let's not get greedy, because I know there's a lot of wandering monsters in there. All right, so we're gonna say it's Zargon's turn. All right, my turn. The barbarian can move 7. Can't move through the... You know what I can do? I can go to the... I'll go to the dwarf. The dwarf can move 5, so I'll move the dwarf through. 5. There is a door here. This one is open. Okay, anything else? Oh, 3 orcs. Ooh, I need another one. 1, 2, 3. And where are they located? One is right here. One is right here. And another one right here. And there's an abomination right here. This one is going to be a tough fight. Okay. All right. So I rolled 5. So he could go 1, 2, 3. He'll go 1, 2, 3 and get in the corner and attack this one with 3 dice. All right. Oop. I got 3 hits. Does it defend? The orcs defend with 2. They only have 1 life point, so they can't defend. And no black shields, and that one is killed. All right. Now my barbarian will move in. Let's see. He can move 9. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going for the abomination. So go straight at the abomination. And he will attack with 3 dice. I got 1 hit. The abomination defends with, I think I said 3. 3. And it has 2 body points. And it did defend, so no damage. That's the end of the barbarian's turn. The elf, the dwarf also ended. Okay, the elf can move 12. All right, she'll get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She will move in and attack that one with 2 dice. I got a total miss, total whiff. All right, and end the turn, and the wizard... I hate using spells, but that's what they're for. Let's get the wizard into the fight. I can move 8. The wizard will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And cast... I have this thing that he will not move. What is it? Swift Wind. No. This spell can be cast on anyone here. Its powerful burst of energy enables that hero to roll twice as many red dice as normal the next time they move. Nah, that won't help. Veil of Mist. No. Got a Water of Healing. That's all right. I thought I had something. Oh, spell creates a whirlwind. 1 monster of your choice misses their next turn. I'm going to cast this on that orc. So actions will be spell. This is an air spell. And it is Tempest. So you select it from the list, and and it'll tell you the target monster will be that one. So that one will not be able to activate. And that is done. Zargon's turn is now. The orc attacks my elf with 2 hits. The elf defends with 2. I need white shields. I got 1 white shield, so the elf loses 1 health. And then I'm assuming the abomination did... Oh, wow. The abomination moved all the way around to go to my dwarf. Okay. And attacks with 1 hit. The dwarf rolls 3 defense dice because he has a helmet. So I just need 1 white shield to defend. And I did. I got it. So no damage. Excellent. Let's see. Now it is my turn. All right. The barbarian needs to kill this orc to protect the wizard. So I will roll 3. And I got 2 hits. It defends with 2 dice. It needs 2 black shields to survive. And it got 1, so that orc is dead. All right, end of his turn. The dwarf will roll 3 dice against the abomination. I got 2 hits. The abomination rolls 3 dice. It needs 2 black shields to defend both. It got 1, so it does take a point of damage. I will put a 1 damage on it. Done. And that is her turn. That's the dwarf's turn done. The elf can roll 2. She will attack the same one, abomination. I got 1 hit. Will it defend? If it gets a black shield, it will defend. It did not, so I do a 2nd point of damage, and that should kill it. Yep. All right, the abomination is done. That leaves 1 orc, which is probably going to go over and attack my wizard. So, to protect my wizard, I'm going to have my wizard move here. And I will cast... This spell may be cast on any one monster, blasting it with 1 body point unless the monster rolls a 5 or 6. All right, I will cast Fire of Wrath. Actions. Spell. It's a fire spell. Select Fire of Wrath. Cast it on... Hold on. Cancel. The elf did not attack. So that's whose turn it is. The elf will attack with 1 hit. Does it defend? It does. So the elf's turn is done, and now the wizard will attack. The wizard casts the spell Fire and Fire of Wrath. Come on. Cast spell. Fire spell. Select spell. Fire of Wrath. Choose... No line of sight. Oh, you got to move. Sorry, that's why I moved. Okay, now I've got line of sight. Cast spell, Fire of Wrath, cast it on that monster. And it rolled a 2 and it failed, so it dies. And that is excellent. All right, so what was that one called? That was Fire of Wrath is gone. You can only cast the spells 1 time. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. I try to keep these videos under 30 minutes, so I will be back in a week with the next episode. We'll pick up where we left off. Until then, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.